hey, just want to start this video with, hey, you should totally subscribe. Like, here's the graph. You see that graph? Yeah, like no one subscribes. Says what, 0%? Dang, that's not a lot of people subscribe. If you can, if you want, you don't have to or anything. I would greatly appreciate it if you did press subscribe. If you already did, hey, look, why not? Boom. And maybe like the video. I don't even know, dude. I just know I'm supposed to say these things. Like, oh my gosh. Like, well, I'll stop. What's the video, you ask?
Star Platinum, the world! 時は動き出す。
Star Platinum in the world isn't the greatest per se. It is pretty good in neutral, you could say. Combo wise, it has almost practically nothing. That stand does not have many combos at all. But it does have pretty good damage output. And again, like I said, neutral is pretty strong. It has a bunch of combo enders. I could see Star Platinum in the world really working well with things like Hamon or boxing. Ooh, Tusk. Okay, this thing at first was really good. Like when it first came out, this thing was overpowered. But now it's it's not even worth the grind. It never really was worth the grinding, even though how powerful it was. It's still a lot of grinding to get. I just want to get that out of the way. Now, all of his moves can be blocked except for uppercut and golden nail shot, and neither of them can start a combo. They both drop them. So the things Tusk can be good at is damage output in a way with, you know, spin, because spin does buff it, which is great. So still, I don't see myself using the stand too much. Again, it's not that good. To beat it, you just need patience and block all of his attacks, get in close, and once you're close, it doesn't have any options. It is not that strong up close, but ranged, it's pretty good. Ooh, now we're on to the OP one. It got nerfed. Now, I don't know in the future if it's still nerfed, but man, I'm glad they nerfed it. And it's not even that big of a nerf, though. Well, it is, but it's not. So, Love Train was nerfed, so if you get hit now, you can't activate it. You can't activate it while being stunned. Now, this is a good nerf, but I think it needs more of a nerf from its overall kit. The reason why D4C is so strong is because it's unrelenting barrage of clones and annoyance, and it can get away if you get too close. Before it had two options to get away, now it has kind of two. One's a little weaker now. Overall, extremely good stand, really good with Hamon because of how good it is without, like, it don't need combos, you're just dumping people at them. So the extra damage is really helpful. I would say Hamon is good for this one. Anything else, I'm maybe boxing just for the defense. Besides that, not really. It has the gun though. If you want to use spin with it, it can, because this bullet, the gun, does actually, you know, start a combo. So you can use spin with that. So those are probably your best options.
実際に起こる真実に到達することは決してない。
That's insane, dude.
Next, oh my gosh, GER. Originally, I thought this stand wasn't the greatest, but oh man, it is so versatile in this game, and with the update of the counter, it's busted. Originally, this game had a quote-unquote secret as a bug where it could one-shot you. It was stupid. As it is now, the stand is really, it's probably best to go with Hamon. Hamon works too. Probably best to go with Pluck. Pluck because you can instant teleport and eradicate their stand with return to 0 and do a full combo on them using Pierce and the triple slice. You can go Hamon now for the extra damage of a one-shot kill. If you can land your counter, then boom, you just get an insta-kill. Those two things are great with it. Overall, really strong, really good, and don't underestimate the stand right now. It is not bugged at all at the moment, and it's perfect in its state. Not perfect, overpowered, I'd say. The former king himself, King Crimson, Requiem, don't let it fool you. It is still really strong. Granted, I think it's really strong with things like spin and boxing, primarily boxing. It just goes so well with it because you get a free combo starter if they block and you use any break move. But this stand on its own is really strong. Therefore, the things like Hamon spin or even boxing are just really good with it. I would recommend boxing because the stand already has enough damage output on its own. It has been getting nerfs. Its counter's nerfed. It's still a really good counter. Not the best anymore because there's two in specific like GERs and Sea Moons, which is better because it gives you a free combo. This one is just a beatdown kind of. Overall, really good stand. There's not a lot of flaws in this thing. If you want a stand that has little to no weaknesses, this is your guy. Now, I didn't have much footage for this stand. I might prolong this part just for the stand, but let me start off with saying directional bombs. The way you look is the way they go when they blow up. Let me tell you why that's so important. That's so important you can start any combo with that. It's like if you have Mr. President and you just yeet him in a corner and let him out. You have that open opportunity where you have the advantage to start a combo all over again. It is so good. Now, this stand is primarily really good with Pluck and Hamon. Hamon for the fan damage boost of... Really, if you want to go like competitive wise, I would say Pluck is your way to go because the instant dash again comes into such an amazing play because you get a free bomb on them essentially. You can do instant slash and put a bomb on them unless they're really good and break you while you're doing that. If not, or parry you. If not, I'd say Pluck is your way to go with this. Hamon works too. Either way it works. This stand is extremely strong at keeping you away. It is on the levels, it's almost the difficulty levels in keeping you away, but it doesn't have as many strengths because once those tools that get the person away are used up, like once it's over. Like not the stand's over, but that game of running away is over. So if they really risk that chunk of damage, they can head in on you, and you don't have that many options once they're close. Besides, your bombs. But that is pretty obvious to predict, unless you have Plug again. It's like it's by itself, it's not good really at all. But when mixed with something else, it's so good. And it can work with any spec you want, essentially. It's Emperor's Will, or whatever it's called, Conqueror's Will, is so good. It is a time stop that has no counter to it. Sea Moon. This is currently my favorite stand right now, and is probably one of the strongest stands. Not the strongest stand, but it's so good. Like, it's really good. I can tell you why. Now, first of all, people say, just block lol, ha ha ha. Here, reply with this. I know I've been online for a while, but reply with this. If they say block to beat Sea Moon, gravity shift. So okay, I know they made T and Y do a lot of damage, but they're easily punishable, right? You can just block them or parry. It makes sense, right? But then they give it a move where it can start a whole combo. 2 moves, a counter, and it's not even a counter. They need to nerf that thing's range. The shift, oh my gosh. With this thing with Pluck is amazing. This thing with anything is, it's like it's on Super Chair Requiem levels, not quite, where it has a free combo starter if you're just getting close. That's like the main beauty part of this thing. So yes, I don't know why I said yes, but Sea Moon, I know I didn't explain too much. I'll just give my combo on it. Use the slam down, gravity shift. Use the Y move, and use Z and C. That will do about half their health or more, no matter what. And you almost have no way of getting out of it. You don't have a way of getting out of it right now. So that, dude, Sea Moon, it's really good. It's a little underappreciated. I feel like people are using it in the competitive, but PvP wise, I keep competitive. But in the regular world, I see it underutilized extremely. This is one of those things. I won't even talk about that part, but definitely a good stand.